What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. I am once again asking you to help me make Yu-Gi-Oh! Legos a reality. Zero Helix has sponsored the channel again, and last time we posted this, actually more people gave likes on Twitter than actually came over here, made a completely free Lego idea account, and then upvoted the real thing. If this gets to 10,000 supporters, Lego will actually present this to Konami, Yu-Gi-Oh! The right holders, and say, look at the traction here, we want to talk. And the pieces here are impressively made out of already existing Lego pieces. That's what you have to do to create a submission. So the Dark Magician that looks a little wonkier will actually be tailor-made with Yu-Gi-Oh! In mind, talking to the right holders. And then when we look over here at the Blue Eyes, this is super impressive what they've already made. Even though Zero Helix is a sponsor, he'll get all of his money back when I actually start spending on this line and it gets created. So what are you waiting for? Make a completely free account and upvote this for me. I want to see it at least 2,000 supporters and see that next kind of milestone get hit over here. Also, Ophidian has new shipping solutions, and I've been back and forth on these till I got them in hand and talked to other major vendors. So looking at this, the structural integrity and then you have the adhesive inside is very similar to a top loader. While I can bend it back and forth, it's not like automatically creasing or doing anything. And I noticed I can do pretty much the same to a top loader, only one part of the top loader feels like it has more structural integrity, which is, you know, the more rigid edge part. So this really impressive piece of work. And I've also noticed Core TCG has gone to cardboard, not leaving plastics in the world, although you're still cutting down trees. Let's not try to, oh, we're saving the world by, you know, shipping solutions are always going to be that way. But point in case, we're playing a game made of cardboard in the first place, 1,000 count case code What's Good 5 for 5% off knocks it just under $100. And then for the $80 no adhesive case, it'll be even cheaper, and you'll support the channel with code What's Good 5 over at Ophidian Accessories. And these are going very fast, by the way. A lot of people having trouble getting top loaders during this time. The prices have been a lot more. I respect this a lot more having it in hand than I thought I would. I thought I might not even be bringing this to you. I warned him like, yo, if I don't like it, I'm not going to sell it. And now I'm going to be trying these out myself and get back to you on how that goes as well. Artifact Dagda has gone way up in price. But before that, if you haven't felt enough sellouts here, the good news that you want to hear early is TCG bonus bucks back 10% off is happening, and you get some heads up this time. It's going to be October 26th. So now you can set your clock. This is 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and you get the actual, okay, this is my checklist. This is what I'm waiting for. I didn't just spend yesterday or the day before. You got time to prep now. 10% bonus bucks coming. That's probably the happiest thing you've heard this entire Market Watch, right? Besides, oh, these prices are up. This is happening. Consider that. Oh, no. I actually have the game plan now. But Artifact Dagda, I told you guys to get this around $3, is now towards $8. This is getting played a lot with the new Destiny Hero engine coming out of Burst of Destiny, because the new Destiny Hero will be able to pop a Scythe set by Dagda completely free. You have this one up in the extra deck. And I've also noticed Scythe starting to really go, and it seems like the ultra rare sneak peek promo is considered the highest version, even though that's old sneak peek promos. Scythe has almost always been this way, where the first Ed original doesn't even keep up with that ultra rare. And you have another ultra out of Battles of Legend Hero Revenge, another super rare out of the Megatons, but they're all getting much lower in quantity. So you may want to consider this card for your engine as well sooner than later, but I told you to get Dagda first. And that's what is going up first out of Dual Overload, that $30 MSRP product that keeps giving back and having absurd cards with the Link Frames pack mix. Also, speaking about the Hero engine, the common dashers are now leaving the station, and the other dashers are going up even further in price. The ultimate rares have me tempted to move stuff out of my ultimate rare collection, seeing even light play sell at $250. First at near mints, 300 plus. This is crazy. If you listen to my ultimate rare video instead of laughing, you're doing pretty good with that boy Dasher. All Mirage, the generic Link make things disappear, normal summon goodness. The ultra rares out of Dual Overload are also starting to go here, while we see the secret rares really get up there. I could see this even being $20, like competitive max rarity. People really like that stuff, and the sales have been near 15 plus, and now it's at 15. Man, but yeah, even the lower rarity Almirage starting to go off the market as well. I would get that sooner than later if you think you need access to it. And talking about links that just make things off of your field, being able to take care of tokens and the like, Link Karibo, the jump version, has been going up pretty consistently, but has 2 other ultra rare competitors. There is that sweet spot of magazine promo, jump collectors, iconic card, that all goes for this card. So I would go for the jump version over the others in case there's like another reprint or even a higher rarity that would bottom out these versions of the ultras from the advent calendar or dual power. I would consider that, but the commons are just very solid value as well. That's why I would pay a little more and go for the jump. Virtual World City I'm gonna murder that. Kowaloon. The live takes on Market Watch, right? Kowloon. I've never had to say that before, but this card only has 1 holo printing, and it was a rare in the Megaton, so people are now starting to get the holographic of this too for their decks. We're seeing the sales rate go up extensively, and the rare is not all that available versus other sellers bothering to list it up. So we see this gone, up in price versus it being much more slept on before. Effect Veiler, one of the hand traps of the format, along with Imperm. People have scrambled for it, and we've seen tons of different versions go up, including the Starlight Rare, just a ridiculous proportions. Should have shopped that tier 0 sale, right? Well, we see this now really getting solid sales around that $600 mark versus just disappearing off the market. And the Ultra Rare, the originals have been bought out, including the Unlims, and now there's only $100 near mint first with no Unlims seemingly on the market. Oh, no, there's a couple. Okay, I missed these. 13 14s. And I want to show you the sales rate has been pretty insane on the Unlims too, and they have been disappearing. Last I looked, there weren't any. Today, we got a couple of Unlims, but no first eds besides the $100 one, which is not what that Effect Veiler is worth. Forbidden Droplet has an interesting conversation going around the community. What do I replace this with until it gets reprinted in Brothers of Legend, and what will the price be then? We won't know until we see if it's a short print or not. Spoiler, it's probably a short print unless Konami did away with short prints in Battles of Legend, which they didn't last year. So, we see the price here, pretty ridiculous, the ulti really ridiculous, and people want replacements. Lightning Storm has been going up in price. It didn't get reprinted and people scrambled for it, and now it's near a $50 card out of King's Court. That is going pretty crazy for itself, and this still falls to, oh, my Negate takes care of that. My Boral Savage takes care of that. So a lot of other people are going towards Dark Ruler no more. We've seen the common going even off the market, almost really low listings, along with the secret rare, which people tend to prefer over a common card, especially a prismatic secret. So just the options looking around, I really think the cheaper option here is better. As much as, oh, John's biased for King's Court, this being able to be stopped, but then, oh, if it goes through, I kill them in a turn, versus this, and you destroying an entire board, setting up your own resources, and getting ready for the grind state. I like the Dark Ruler no more, better, and it's a cheaper alternative to Forbidden Droplet if you're in there now. But it has been going up in price to where it's about $20 for a playset, and it's causing the Spirit Charmer structure deck itself to start to go up in price. The Arrival Cybers Ad Ignister, I've seen speculation on this. The EU graph's done nothing but go up. It did not get a reprint, I believe, in the Megaton, so this is something you do want to pay attention to for its holographic form. This boss monster that is Towers-esque in an entire deck's win con, I would highly consider just having access to this card for what it is and how crazy it feels. You know, one Cyber's goodness like release in any set, and people could really have their eyes on this card. Parallel Exceed also is up there compared to where I thought it would be. While I wasn't resident sleepering on this, I figured $1.50 to $2. It's headed towards 3 solid with a very big market price as well, and people want multiples when they're getting it. I overslept on it. Like, the super rare should have told me that too. So one card that I didn't really call in the Megatons, being insta money, I thought it would take long term to get to this point. Exceed's doing really good for itself, and as Wave 2 approaches, that might be the time you want to look to buy it, along with some TCGplayer bonus bucks back. And finally, Totally Awesome is up in price a little bit for the gold rare. And I want to re-emphasize, if the gold rare bottom version is moving up and proportionally is half the price of other versions, I would be going for an original secret rare. Even if you're cheaping out on this card for just $6 more, you get the unlim, and the first ed is at 18. I could easily see the first editions being 25, 30 down the road. Look at all the icons like Megalo that didn't even go in as many decks as Totally Awesome, and this keeps creeping back into extra deck after extra deck. I would highly suggest getting this sooner than later. And then the gold rare version and the other versions going up in price is notable as we get that Water Duelist pack. We get other decks that just look at making Bahamut or this directly. Think about having this card in your arsenal. I'd love to see more reprints or other versions. Secret, you know, is the only version that exists. Why not a super rare? Why not an ultra rare? But for now, this is all we got, and I do think having first ed the original secret in case of that inevitable reprint is the best call and could even age on its own past any reprints for the icon this card is. That being said, thanks for watching today's Market Watch. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the conversation. The look around maybe places you weren't looking, were looking. Let me know if I've missed anything today too, because I am looking around. Tons of things are happening, and I feel like, you know, besides the, DR4 retro pack, these obvious collector things, there's a lot starting to move as people speculate on gold and Brothers of Legend, what reprints could happen there, and then, of course, the Burst of Destiny format.